everybody. How are you? Hope you're having a great Sunday. So Chantal put out another video. She did a grocery haul. Uh, a few spoilers. Spoiler number one, it wasn't that much of a grocery haul. There wasn't much in the way of healthy groceries. It was just simply snacks, and snacks that honestly shouldn't have. And interestingly enough, one of the snacks that she chose, not only was it not good for her being a diabetic, but it was a snack that she ate before and she didn't like. Bananas. When she was back at the villa, she tried a banana and she did not like the banana. She was very disgusted by it. And yet she bought a whole bunch of bananas. So were the bananas for you, Chantal? Or perhaps they were for somebody else. Don't know. But I find it interesting that you are someone that you're supposed to be on a health journey. And not only are you not buying food that you should be buying, so you're not eating so much takeout, you're buying food you don't like. Very strange, very weird indeed. So I want to give my thoughts on the mini haul because that's basically what it was. There weren't many items at all. It wasn't like a huge spread of food that could last a while. It was just basically snacks, nothing but snacks. There was some cheese, there was some pickles, a few other things, just stuff she really shouldn't have, stuff that she said she was done with. And that's pretty much it. But I want to give my thoughts anyway. So how about we go on over to Twitter, because there are some interesting tidbits on Twitter, including the aforementioned clip where she was disgusted by the bananas, and show that stuff before we get into the actual video. The react itself will probably not take that long. It's not a long video, but let's go over there. One moment. Okay, let's go. Let's go straight to Twitter. All right. Let me just go ahead and share the screen so you guys can see everything that I do. I got everything all lined up. Okay, so for those of you that are on Twitter X and you want to follow me there to get notifications of stuff that I do on YouTube, because sometimes YouTube, they drop the ball on the notifications. It's Wild Girl Sarah. Let's start with this tweet from Bad Seed. Now, there has been some talk the last few days about Chantal's eye. Something's going on with one of her eyes. And I saw this picture on Twitter and I immediately thought, is this something kind of photoshopped, edited? Because it looked really strange. You know, like one eye is faced forward, the other one is clearly in another direction. I thought maybe is that editing? I wasn't sure. But like this is from Bad Seed. So the eye looks kind of off. The picture on the left is the edited picture that Chantal presents to everybody when she's doing her live streams. And the picture on the right, to me, that looks more correct to what her face should actually look like. I know she tries to paint this picture of she can have really big cheeks and a really narrow chin, but the picture on the right is much more natural looking. So you can see the big difference that filters make for Chantal, how many inches it can trim off her face. Okay, this is from Wonder Mom. All right, Wonder Mom says, Foodie Beauty, listen, I know it's not what you want to hear, but here it is. A carb is a carb if you have out of control diabetes. The brown rice bucket will unalive you the same way white rice will. So here's the comment from Chantal saying, it's insane that people don't know the difference between healthy and unhealthy carbs. I eat a ton of healthy carbs daily, and my blood sugars are still dropping. Healthy carbs have a ton of fiber, which doesn't spike blood sugar. You know what? The original comment was correct. Carbs are carbs are carbs. It's not as if we put carbs in our body and internally our body looks at the carbs and goes, these carbs are bad. These carbs are good. If these carbs are good over here, then no problems with blood sugar. The body doesn't recognize one from the other. It's just that one may be better for you than the other, but still, if you're a diabetic and you're concerned about your carbs, you got to watch your carbs no matter what carbs they are. Brown rice, white rice, carbs from, say, beans, bread. You got to watch all of it, foodie. You got to watch all of it. You know, if something were to happen to you and you ate a bunch of normally healthy carbs, but you ate them in an excessive amount, you can't really go to the clinic and tell the doctor, "Doctor, I don't know what happened. I ate a ton of healthy carbs." The doctor's going to look at you and go, "It was a ton of carbs." So there's your answer, ma'am. There is your answer. All right. This is from Tat Von B saying, "Here's a perfect example of a gaslighter. Listen to the way she tries to manipulate her comment on eating out and then tries to backtrack. A perfect example of a skilled manipulator. There is no denying she's a sociopath. I hate gaslighters with a passion. F you." So, yes, in the new video, she says that she's trying to justify the takeout and the eating out, saying that groceries are just as expensive as takeout. Although, in my opinion, if you get the food and bring it home and you cook it and you eat it, you can actually get more. And you're more mindful about what you're putting in your mouth. And I would think it's much better for you because there's not as much processed junk. When you eat a bunch of takeout or fast food, a lot of it is processed. It has to be. Restaurants and places that offer the takeout, they're all about quick in, quick out as far as the profit. They can't spend a whole lot of time doing a serious homemade, home cooked meal. The faster they can get the food in and out of the kitchen into the customer, the better. But let's watch the clip courtesy of Tat Von B.
Anyways, guys, I just wanted to share this little quick vlog with you. But we do have to do a healthy grocery haul. I haven't done one since, really being back here. We've just been eating out mostly.
Well, that was a little self-confession. So how long has she been in Kuwait? Quite a while now, hasn't she? But that was a little self-confession. Out of all the time that she spent in Kuwait for her trip back, she's only bought groceries twice. The rest of the time has been nothing but takeout.
But you can order out healthy stuff here, like,
yeah, but you don't.
Tons of salads. You see how the food comes with greens, just chicken and stuff like that. So
she's trying to say that buying groceries is much more expensive than buying takeout. But foodie, wasn't your reasoning before that the reason why you order so much takeout, the whole feeling was those of us that are peasants, that we buy groceries and we have to bring the food home and cook the food, that in your mind, by ordering the takeout and getting the takeout, that you're a little bit above the rest of us who have much more common sense and we actually do grocery shopping and we spend our money in a smart way and we stretch the food out for an entire week. Now you're trying to say that takeout food is on par financially with grocery food. Yeah, but the thing is, if you compare the two, when you order the takeout, you're only getting the one meal, one time. Let's just say you spend, I would say an average like $35 for one person. Sometimes I do order from Postmates and I don't really order that much, but if I order, say, some California rolls, because I do love them, the spicy California rolls, just ordering one meal from Postmates, I'll spend about $30 total with the order itself plus the tip. But if you took that $30 to the grocery store and you knew how to shop, you could buy quite a bit for $30. And you could stretch that food for more than one day. So no, takeout food is not as cheap or economical as a takeout food. It's just a way. You can buy more at the grocery store. And if the feeling these days is you're going to be more into salads, which I don't believe at all. But all the stuff that you'd buy for, say, a salad, you can buy that at the grocery store. I don't understand buying stuff from takeout that you could get at a grocery store and make it home. And since it's a salad, it's not that complicated. So why not do it at home? Why not? Well, I just answered my own question because it's Foodie. I mean, we are talking about the same person that, even though she had a kitchen back at the villa and she could make her own coffee at the villa, she would actually order coffee and breakfast, even though breakfast is one of the simplest meals of the day. You know, like when she had money to burn, she burned it. She burned it quick. All right, this is from D. Angry Scott saying, I'd like Foodie Beauty to show me exactly where she lost 15K, which is 33 pounds. First picture from the late Natter era, 341 pounds. The rest are for the most recent content, and there's no telling where she is right now. So here's for comparison. She's claiming to be 341 pounds. I'm not quite sure I believe that, but let's just say for argument's sake that she was not doing the usual lying. She was telling the truth here. So 341 pounds. Okay. What about the rest of the pictures? There's Foodie. That's Foodie. That's a marked difference, Chantal. That is a marked difference, ma'am.
Try to climb up this thing.
I'm sorry. I see the same person, but heavier in the later pictures versus the first picture. All right. Two-Tail Caperer says, Foodie Beauty, I'm never abusing my body again. She doesn't even like bananas. I remember one clip of her biting into one. She made a face like she just put crap in her mouth. She's eating these purely because they have extreme sugar content. But fruit is healthy, guys. Yeah, I don't think she likes bananas. She's just looking for fruit that has a very high sugar content because she's a carb addict. And she's looking for the carbs. She's looking for the sweet. And sugar is basically carbs too. Like carbs turn into sugar. If she can't get an extreme amount of carbs one way, I believe she's looking for it in another way and disguising it as she's getting healthy when she's really not. Here's another clip from Kelly saying, Foodie's so full of crap, she will never learn what it's going to take for her to finally get serious. So let's watch the clip.
I'm going to definitely not eat fruit for a while. Banana-y. Oh, yeah. This is how I like my bananas. Like, I got some blueberries and some raspberries. And
so what happened to I'm not going to eat fruit for a while? Well, Chantal lies. But according to Chantal, she never lies. She just changes her mind. Therefore, by changing her mind, she never lies. In her mind, she never lies. She just changes her mind, and whatever she said before was not a lie. Indeed, it was just she changed her mind. Okay. All right. Fondue Pondu says the problem is this person has never gotten knocked in her mouth a few times to adjust that disrespectful tone of hers. We know you don't do crap all day and you are not a nutritionist. No matter how many filters you add, you are not losing, and we know you are lying. So yeah, I was reading the comments from the last video, and Chantal was getting a bit snooty and rude with people who were just leaving questions. And Fondue Pondu posted clips of some of those comments of her talking to people. Paddington says, sorry, saying you can't be bothered cooking is the height of laziness and entitlement, as you say. You don't work, so what do you do all day? Now, Chantal could have handled this in a number of different ways. She could have left a reply saying, this is what I do this day, and this is my list of activities, but how does Chantal handle it? She says, does it matter? If we want to order and not cook, it's our business. Well, I don't think Salah stays with you. I think you live alone. So if you're ordering, it's just for you, because everything in the grocery haul, really, there was nothing in it for him. It was all stuff that you would drink and that you would eat. You had cheese, You had pickles. You had bottles of juice. I mean, all of that was for you, Chantal. You're so transparent. But let's go on to the next comment. The blimp says, I don't understand why you don't do anything all day. Why don't you cook, and why wouldn't you want to cook knowing you have the health conditions you have? Every choice and decision you make is always the easiest option. The easiest, the laziest. You would think somebody as sick as Chantal would want to cook to get themselves healthier and feel better. But no, she's all about the easiest, quickest way to get the food in front of her and put it in her mouth. Chantal follows up the question with, how in the heck do you know what I do all day? Well, because you show us. You make these videos and you show us, Chantal, and you're always complaining about how tired you are. You're always tired. Did it ever occur to you the reason why you're tired is because you're eating the wrong food? You're not eating food with nutrients and vitamins and minerals in it to give you energy. You're eating garbage. Those saturated fats and oils and sugars, they're not giving you energy. They're making you lag more and more and more. But yeah, she's being snappy in the comments. Linda says, banana extremely high in sugar, peanut butter high in calories, two poor choices for a diabetic. Foodie says, natural peanut butter is very healthy and I've been eating bananas in moderation and my blood sugar is still down. Well, peanut butter, there are healthy options for peanut butter, but there are also healthy alternatives for peanut butter if you want that peanut butter feeling. There's all kinds of peanut butter like spreads. There's sunflower seed butter. I mean, there's almond butter, and they taste really good. But peanut butter is also very calorie dense, and it's also very sweet. So she went for peanut butter, which is really, really sweet, calorie dense. It's very easy to load up on calories with something like peanut butter. And then bananas, which are high in sugar. Chantal, you are on some kind of a sugar kick. You're gravitating towards fruit, bananas, peanut butter, juice. Like, you're just going overboard with the sugar. Why? Are you wishing for something bad to happen to you? I'm honestly wondering. Linda says berries are high in fructose, which converts to glucose, so spikes your insulin. Foodie says berries are known as the most diabetic-friendly fruit, and fructose doesn't require insulin to enter cells. Look it up. Beezers, why do you continue to support this woman when she's so incredibly rude to you? She's so manipulative. She's so gaslighting. I'm curious. I'm really, really curious. Why support somebody that gaslights the crap out of you? She comes on camera. She exposes everything that's wrong with her, expecting your sympathy and expecting your money. She gets you to a place mentally and emotionally where she wants you to worry about her 24/7. And she makes sure of that by the content that she does. She wants you to worry. She doesn't want you to relax. And then after you know about all of her health problems, and she basically scares you with what's wrong with her, then when she comes on camera after promising she's going to take care of her health, she shows a unhealthy grocery haul. And then when all of you feel a sense of frustration and why are you doing this, she gets rude with you. Do you see like the negative cycle here? I see it. I've been seeing it for years. That's why I'm wondering, why continue to support somebody that they're going to do what they want. They don't care about their health. They want everyone to care about their health more than they actually care. I don't see the sense in it. I really, really don't. You know, the person who's got to care the most is the one that in this case cares the very least. Malarkey Meter says literally everything she's not supposed to have: sodium, carbs, and fruit. Hey, Chantal, it's your body, it's your blood pressure. Okay, I'm glad you posted this Florida Salt and Sass. So the person above in the above tweet mentioned the clip where Chantal tried a banana and she didn't like it. So this is from when Chantal lived with Pete at the villa. And you can see right here, she's eating a banana and she does not like it. But in the recent grocery haul, she bought a whole bunch of bananas. I've never met a person who didn't like bananas. So it's like kind of weird to me. But hey, we're all different. We are all different. But she didn't like it. Look, you can see on her face she doesn't like it. So why did she buy a whole bunch of bananas? I mean, it's bizarre to me. You're buying something you're not wanting to eat. All right, so we got right here, Nothing But Love says, and this is exactly why we say you will lose a foot. So let's watch the clip, courtesy of Kristen and Nothing But Love.
Bananas. I know you're thinking those are loaded with sugar, but I honestly don't care.
And that's all you need to know. You could cut out the rest of this clip. What she just said in the first 7 seconds is all you need to know about Chantal. I know these bananas are not good for me, but I don't care. I'm taking multiple medications for diabetes. I'm having issues with my legs and my feet and my back, but I don't care. I just don't care. So this is where we're starting. This is part of the Chantal cycle. She'll go hog wild with the food. Then after that phase, there's the I'm going to care about my health, I'm going to get myself together phase. And then she'll slowly start to slide back into doing mukbangs. She'll justify it with herself, with her audience. She'll justify eating food she shouldn't be eating. And then we're back to eating the unhealthy foods. And then we'll start the whole thing over again. But that attitude right there, I know I shouldn't be having this, but I don't care. I can't count how many times I've heard that from Chantal. Thousands, absolute thousands. So you don't care about your health, Chantal, but you're expecting everyone on the internet to care. You want everyone to be concerned for you. You want your subs to leave comments and give you engagement. You want them to send super chats. You want them to offer emotional support in the way of comments. You want them to get into the comments and say, we're here for you, Chantal. We're behind you and we believe in you. And those kind of comments and that attitude can be very, very powerful. They can be great motivation, but you're not there for the people on your channel. You're not there to kind of lean into the support that they're giving you and use that as motivation to get better. You're going to do what you got to do, right? You're going to do what you're going to do. And what you want to do is be unhealthy. And when you get to a place where you're very unhealthy and you're very sick, then you're going to go back to those same subscribers, those same followers, those same people who were there for you and trying to encourage you on a good path. And you're going to whine and cry and complain about what's wrong with you. It's a path of failure on both sides, a path of failure for you, a path of failure for your subscribers that all they want to do is just watch you and enjoy you and express their care. And basically you just, in essence, spit in their face. You're saying without saying, I don't care about me. I want you to care about me. I want you to worry about me and express your care. But honestly, at the end of the day, at the end of the night, I don't care. I'm not going to do what I need to do, what I know I should do to better myself. I want all of you to watch me become progressively worse and get sicker and sicker. I'm going to stress you out on purpose because that is what Chantal does to get attention. She likes negative attention. She wants to be the center of negative attention. So Beezers, I know a lot of you don't like the reaction channels. You don't like the reactors. But just pause and ask yourselves the question. Why do you think the reaction channels, the reactors, the reaction community, ask yourselves the question, why do we feel the way that we feel about Chantal? Are we truly fat shamers, fat haters, hateful people? Or are we people that we've been watching her for many, many years? We've seen the Chantal cycle circle back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for years and years and years. We've heard thousands of her lies, thousands of her promises, seen her manipulate people, seen her be evil and neglectful. And we've come to the conclusion that she is a bad person. She's a very bad person who she hurts people. Do you understand? She hurts people. And she likes to twist people up like pretzels. Likes to keep them all wrapped around her finger emotionally. And we don't like that. And we don't co-sign on her nonsense. And we call her out for it all the time. And you would think someone like Chantal that's a really, really bad liar would figure out that they're not a good liar. They're no good at it. And they're good at faking things. And maybe they should stop. But yet she doesn't. So maybe the reactors and the reaction community were not hateful people. We're just fed up with her lying and her treating everybody like they're stupid, because the only person who's stupid is the one you see in front of you who has diabetes, and they went out and bought a bunch of bananas that they don't even like. It's just like behavior that makes no sense. Yup says Foodie Beauty uploaded a grocery haul where she drank pickle juice. Here's a 7-frame recap. She'll never change. So let me just blow this up. All right, so you can see the top left, she bought pickles, which she doesn't need pickles. That's sodium. And she drank the pickle juice on camera. Then we have like a large amount of bananas. She doesn't like bananas. Then we have that's chocolate. It's a chocolate bar. We also have like over on the other side here, we got cheese. I'm not quite sure what this is, what these are. We got the juice, and we got more pickles. So this is basically a snack haul, because this was supposed to be a grocery haul. I don't see much in the way of groceries. I don't see like a haul for protein or vegetables. None of that. It was just like she just went out and got some basic snacks and said, I'm going to sit down and make a video and make some money off of it so that the video will pay for the groceries I just bought. That's basically the feeling here. All right, so that's it for everything on Twitter. So let's just go on over to Chantal. Okay. Let me see if I am where I need to be. Yes, I am. One moment, please. Ready? Are you guys ready? This shouldn't take too long. It's a short video, and we'll skip ahead if we need to. You know, there's no need to drag this out if we don't have to. Before we get started, let's just pause. Let's pause here. Let's look at a few things. I'm seeing something in the background that I'm like, why is it like that? Do you guys see what I see that looks very off? Why is the chair on top of the couch? Was this a video that Chantal did yesterday? Because that's when she did her workout. Why is the chair on top of the couch? That just looks very, very off. Anyway, let's get started, shall we?
Hello, guys. Welcome back to another video. I still have my chair up there because I'm lazy. So actually, I've been distracted from life. I've been escaping today and watching season 2 of the show From.
Now, that's odd that she uses the term escaping. I've been escaping from life. Okay. I've been escaping from life, implying that her life is stressful, implying that she's busy or there's something stressful going on. Chantal, you don't go anywhere. You don't do anything. You don't have a job outside the home. All you do is sit at home, eat, scroll on your phone. What exactly are you escaping from? I don't get it. I would understand better if there was a whole bunch of activities in your day or your life, but there's virtually nothing and no one to bother you. So what exactly are you why are you escaping from anything? Sometimes the things that people say and the terms they use point to their thinking or how they think. If you pay attention to the words, that points in the direction and pattern of their thoughts. So using the term escape, implying that whatever was going on felt very restrictive. So they need an escape. Maybe that's part of the problem, Chantal. You're spending so much time escaping and avoiding and procrastinating. And that's what's led you here to this point right now in your life. You know, you've made a whole life of avoiding things versus facing things. It's like this. I'm going to give you a metaphor. It's like if there's a huge, nasty pothole in the road, right? It's just sitting in the road. You could walk up to it. You could stare down at it. You could yell at it. You could scream at it. You could talk to it. You could hop over it. You could walk around it. But until you deal with the pothole, you fill it up, it's always going to be a pothole, isn't it? But once you deal with it the right way and the pothole is filled up, then it's not a topic of conversation, is it? It's like, this problem solved, move on. The problem with you is that your life is full of potholes. They're all over the road. There's not a smooth strip of road to be found. You know, it's like you have to play hopscotch with all those potholes. There's a pothole for your financial situation. There's a bigger one with your health situation. It's just a matter of you hopping from one foot to the other to get away from all the potholes. You can even travel on that road properly because there's so many potholes. But what exactly are you escaping from? You're in an apartment. You're comfortable. There's no one else around. No one bothers you. Nobody's coming to your door and banging it down. You got a stress-free life. What exactly are you escaping from?
I don't know if you guys have ever heard of that, but if you like spooky TV shows, let me tell you, you gotta watch it. Okay, so I have a grocery haul, just a mini grocery haul for you guys. Now, I say mini because I know this is gonna sound weird and like maybe entitled, but I don't want to cook. Like right now, I'm just like not in the mood to cook. I don't know when I'll be in the mood to cook.
And do you see what's going on here? So she started off, what was it, a couple of days ago? And she said, I'm really going to do it this time, guys. I'm going to get on top of my health. No more mukbangs. Yeah, you guys saw earlier. She was eating a salad, like a salad bowl. Already back to doing mukbangs. So we're backsliding back into the bad habits. Already. And here's another one. Her just buying little things at the store to snack on, things she does not need, versus her going to the store or ordering groceries and salad, picking up stuff that she needs. She's like, the attitude. Oh, I don't like to cook. I don't want to cook. And she doesn't even have the reason and the excuse that some people do when they eat takeout. There's a lot of people that they're very, very busy. They work all day, all night. They're exhausted. Once they get off work, they might go to a fast food restaurant and pick up a quick burger because they don't want to go home and cook and then do the dishes. They just don't have a whole lot of time after their work shift is over. And they think about that. Oh, I've only got an hour or two before bed. I just need to relax. I need to decompress. She can't say that. She really can't say that. She's got everything she needs to get healthy. She could just cook once a week and cook smart and do meal prep and have food for the rest of the week and save tons of money. I mean, how much effort does it take to put stuff in a crock pot or an Instapot? You can make all kinds of healthy stews and soups and chilies. Just get the ingredients, Know what you're doing, follow a recipe, put the stuff in a crock pot, turn it on low, let it cook all day. Voila, you've got healthy food. And it's a big enough amount that if you portion it the right way, and whatever you don't eat within a matter of a few days, you can freeze the rest and it'll stay good forever. I mean, how hard is it? It's not that hard. She just doesn't want to be bothered.
Cook. I'm just not feeling it. And like, I find that you can eat such good food takeout wise, like for so cheap that like to buy all the ingredients and like let's say I want like a nice fish dinner, you know, like to buy all the ingredients to make it and to not even be able to come close to tasting like how you could get it at the restaurant. There's just no point.
Chantal, if you're eating a salad bowl or a salad, I mean, those are super simple and so cheap. Why do you need a salad to taste like restaurant quality? You could go to the store and get a head of lettuce and some quinoa and tomatoes and cucumbers and guacamole. You can get all that yourself and put it all together within a matter of like 5 or 10 minutes. Why does it have to be restaurant quality? I ask you, like, why? Do you need a restaurant quality salad? I mean, it's not something that needs to be cooked for hours. She's ridiculous. She really is ridiculous.
Like, I don't know. I just find that like groceries are like more expensive than eating out here sometimes. So,
well, maybe that's because when you do groceries, you're not going for the healthy food. You know, you yourself do not go to a grocery store and look around. You know, go with a list, look around, get an idea of what you want to eat that week. See what the deals are as far as the deals on produce, the deals on proteins. Is there a deal? And, you know, be smart and stock the freezer with some deals. Like if there's a deal on chicken or beef, buy when there's a deal and then buy a little bit in surplus to where when there's not a deal, you're covered that way. You don't know how to shop smart. It's about shopping for convenience or whatever you've got the impulse for that day. And your grocery hauls are expensive just because of all the convenience foods and the stuff that you add in, all the candy bars that you don't need, all of the bottles of juice that you also don't need, and the packs of cheese. I mean, if you took all that stuff out and just focused on healthy food that filled you up, your grocery bill will be a lot cheaper, a lot cheaper.
And the effort and the cleaning and no. So we just get for
how much cleanup do you need with the salad? Last time I checked, a salad is not that labor intensive. You know what I mean?
Groceries like drinks. For me, water, but for Salah, drinks. There are some things in here for him. Don't forget he's a normal weight and he has a normal blood sugar level.
Yeah, but he's not there. Chantal, please stop. Please stop. We know he doesn't live there. We know you live alone. You're not buying stuff for him. You're buying stuff for you. I didn't see anything in this haul that would indicate it's for him. Everything that was bought was for you. In the last several hauls, it was all about you. It was stuff that you normally eat. There was nothing unique, especially for him. It's all stuff that you're going to eat because you live by yourself.
Also, but he is cutting back, and that's good. Unlike sugary.
What do you mean? He's cutting back. What does he have to cut back for? You're the one that needs to cut back, not him.
Stuff. Sort of. But
is the reason why he has to cut back because you're eating too much? Oh, sorry, Salah, you can't have your chicken nuggets this week because I have to have some extra candy bars. I have to have like 8 more bottles of soda or juice. So we can't afford a $4 bag of chicken nuggets for you for the week. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Is that the reason why?
anyway, so we just get like top-ups of things, like little staple things. And so I'll show you some of those things here. Yeah, it's a really small haul, but I just thought I would share with you. I love watching grocery hauls. I could watch them all day.
So she's basically confessing it's not a grocery haul. Look at the title of this video, Grocery Haul of a Housewife Who Doesn't Cook. So what happened to Salah is supposed to have the traditional role of the husband, and you're supposed to have the traditional role of the wife. Isn't the traditional role of the wife you're cooking, you're cleaning while they are the breadwinner? Well, he's not the breadwinner. You're the one paying for everything. So he's not doing his role per your words. And if you're over there and you're not cleaning and you're not cooking, you're not doing your role either. So by your own definition, you're not acting as a wife and he's not acting as a husband. So what is the point of this freaking marriage? If you've got two people that are not in love, that are not attached to each other, that are not taking care of each other at all, it's not about love. It's about enabling an addict in their food addiction. It's not really a marriage. So you did a grocery haul, which really wasn't a grocery haul. It was a snack run. And you're confessing in the title, you don't cook, which points in the direction of, since I don't cook, I'm going to continue to be sick because you're not willing to do what you need to do to take care of your health.
So the only thing I don't like about getting my groceries from this place here is they seal the bags, which is good, but then you can't reuse them really.
Why do you care about reusing bags anyway? You don't go shopping.
Unless I'm doing something wrong, but oh, okay, they do open. So I'm just doing it.
And look at Chantal over there trying to be all earth friendly. Her wanting to reuse bags when she goes nowhere. At the same time, over the course of the last 8 years, she's left a terrible carbon footprint with all the fast food containers and the plastic utensils and all the garbage. She's been terrible for Mother Earth.
Wrong. All right, so first thing is some Ziploc bags. I have never bought these since being in Kuwait. And these were like used to be a staple in Canada when I was living at the villa. But yeah, like I need these to freeze some things. You'll see in a minute. Oh my gosh, they always have a special offer.
Boom. Beezers. Please take a look at that. I know you Beezers come over here. You're nosy. You want to defend your queen. And so you check out the reaction channels. And it's okay if you're nosy. If you want to find out things, if you want to do your research, feel free. Exercise your right to find things out. Explore. But Beezers, look very carefully. As a matter of fact, let me blow this up for you. Look at it. Just look at it. That's cheese. Chantal loves her cheese. She loved her cheese so much that once upon a time, years ago, when she was with Bibi, her love of cheese sent her to the emergency room. Did you know that? Maybe you didn't know that because, of course, she's not going to tell you. She's going to bury that story in her past and not bring it up. But it's true. It's absolutely true. You don't believe me? Go online. You'll find the video where she's talking about it when it happened. She ate so much cheese, it sent her to the emergency room. And you would think somebody who has the love of cheese and they go to the ER because of cheese would never eat cheese again. Look what she's eating. Gouda cheese. And what exactly is cheese? It is nothing but fat. Cheese is nothing but fat. I will say, though, in defense of Gouda, Gouda cheese tastes good, especially smoked Gouda. I'm telling y'all, if you don't know about smoked Gouda, you need to get known about it. It's good stuff. But this is me and this is Chantal who eats too much of it. I can stop it a little bit. She can't. But take a look at that container of cheese. Do you see anything on that package? And there's English writing right there, Gouda cheese, creamy. Do you see anything that says that it's lower in calories, that it's healthier? Nope. That's full fat cheese. Does she need cheese right now with her taking 3 medications, with her having the high blood sugar, her being severely, super morbidly obese? No. And of course she got cheese. Of course she did. Of course she did. So you beezers, if you want to know, does your queen care about her health? I offer up Exhibit A, courtesy of Chantal's own content. Look at it and look hard and get it through your heads. She doesn't care about herself. She doesn't care about her health. She's not interested in getting healthy. She's not interested in healing herself. She's interested in making herself more sick. Being sick is quite profitable for Chantal. She purposely makes herself ill and keeps herself ill because she makes money off her sickness. Do you get it now? Please get it. She caters to the feedy people who want her to be sick, to be unhealthy, to be bedbound. If she got healthy, they wouldn't pay her anymore. They wouldn't watch her videos. They wouldn't give her the views. They'll go somewhere else and watch somebody else get sick. But the first item that she pulls out of the bag, Gouda. And she shouldn't be having that at all. Nope.
For on this cheese, you get 2 packs of the Gouda cheese.
So not just 1 pack of Gouda, but 2. As if she needs to. You know, the last grocery haul she did, the big one, she had 15 packs of cheese. 15. So where's the rest of it, Chantal?
And it's so creamy and it's so delicious.
You guys remember the rule I told you about the temptation foods, right? Y'all remember? For those who were not here when I told everybody the rule, here's how the rule works. If you have an addiction to food, I have said, and this is 100% true, if there is a temptation food, a trigger food, the best place for it to be is outside of the house. If it's inside the house, if you can reach out and touch it, if you can smell it, if you can see it, it's entirely too close. Because it's right there. It's convenient. It's within hand's reach. But if it's at the store, if you want it, there's an entire process you got to go through to go get it, in order to consume it. But the best place for a trigger or a temptation food to be is outside the home. And cheese is one of her trigger foods. Just like the pickles. The pickles are another trigger food. Just like the juice and the chocolate. Every single thing that she buys here is a trigger food. It's not just one trigger food she's buying, it's several. All of it are trigger foods. So again, is she committed to her health, or is she committed to keeping herself sick for the sake of making a profit and getting sympathy? I think the latter is true.
This, I love it. Creamy Gouda. Yes. I haven't had cheese except on my sub from Substop. But I haven't eaten cheese in since being.
So she had a sub from Substop She tasted the cheese on the sub stop, and what happened, Chantal? You tasted the cheese and you fell back in love with cheese, and you had to go out and get 2 packs of cheese. You see how food with a food addict like Chantal can be a slippery slope? That if you give in to temptation just a little bit, the temptation the next time is worse.
Sick like last week or more than a week now, I guess, but I usually eat cheese every day and I eat too much of it. So I'm going to just like not eat too much of it, but
yeah, but you will. You will eat too much cheese. I guarantee you later on tonight around, say, I would say between the hours of 8 and 12, because that's when the cravings really hit you the hardest, is late evening, midnight. Especially if you're by yourself and you're alone with your thoughts and you're lonely and you're sad and you're upset, you're bored, you'll eat just because you're bored. That's when those cravings really slam into you.
Yeah. So I also got, these are so good. I couldn't resist. These are grape leaves and they have like pomegranate.
So dolmades, what different cultures have different names for them. I do know that the Greek name, dolmades, stuffed grape leaves. And the grape leaves themselves are not the bad part of it. But what are they stuffed with? Rice. Stuffed with rice. Carbs. It's more carbs. More carbs. She could have got stuff and made her own stuffed grape leaves. But it's convenience and it's in a packet. So let's get that and spend about $6 we don't have to spend. Okay, go ahead, Chantal.
Pomegranates on them with like a pomegranate sauce. So you know how I love stuffed wine leaves. I love it.
So grape leaves with sauce on top. And like I said, sauce, liquid calories count. It sure does.
So
because most sauces have sugar in them. There's lots of things that we buy that we would never think have sugar in it, and there's tons of sugar, like salad dressings, like ketchup. I mean, sugar is placed in everything. The food industry, it's evil because they're always looking for chemicals and stuff to put in our foods to keep us addicted to them, so we'll buy them again. There's sugar in cereal. Lots of cereals have some sort of sugar, and sugar can go by many different names. So if you're looking just for sugar, it might be under a different name. Just something to know for later.
Oh, I also got, this was like super expensive. This was like almost, I think like about $9. But it's from the USA and it's no
But I thought you hated the Western world.
Sugar added, non-GMO, all that stuff. Peanut butter and cocoa.
Okay, I just want to take a look at it. Sorry for the freeze frame. No added sugar. So she's trying to act like she's doing something good here. It's got no added sugar. Yeah, but knowing Chantal, she'll probably add sugar. And peanut butter is calorie heavy. It's calorie heavy.
I've never heard of this brand, but crunchy peanut butter. I've been craving peanut butter.
Oh my God. There it is. There's that word. There's that, y'all. There's that word. There it is. Boom. We have arrived. There's that favorite word. I was craving peanut butter. Craving. You know what happens when Chantal has a craving? When she starts thinking in that mindset of, I've got a craving. The craving is related to her impulsive side. So if the impulse side says, we have a craving, you must satisfy it, she does. So she was craving peanut butter. And next it'll be, I was craving pizza. I was craving poutine. I was craving a 20-pound chocolate bar. Her cravings lead her astray.
I love peanuts. I know peanuts are not a nut because I was going to say they're my favorite nut. It's actually a legume, but Julia, but I love peanut butter, and especially like if you just are really hungry, like this with a banana, I swear is like
Okay. So you're going to, I can't with her. Oh my God. Oh Lord, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? So she's going to have peanut butter. If there's no sugar in the peanut butter, okay, no sugar in the peanut butter, but it's calorie heavy. So we're going to put a calorie heavy thing with a sugary thing, and the two of them together is supposed to be good for you?
The best food ever. So
That sounds like a late night munchy food that'll get you fat real quick. That's right on par with Philadelphia brand cream cheese. That's my jam. I love Philadelphia brand cream cheese. It's bad for you. I know it's bad. I know. Nobody say anything. I do know. I love the taste of it, but my goodness. You got to be careful with the amount because you can pack on some pounds with that stuff, but it's so good. And she's over there eating the equivalent of that with peanut butter and bananas.
Needed peanut butter. I want to make my own peanut butter, but
oh, you could. You could learn how to make it. There's recipes on YouTube. Why don't you do it? Oh, that's right, because you're lazy.
What is this? I forget what I ordered. I really do. Oh, yeah.
It sounds like you had an impulsive moment. You were eating that healthy food, and the bee monster was waking up and said, let's go shopping. And it guided your thoughts about this grocery haul. The bee monster said, let's do a snack haul, Chantal. Let's order all the snacks that you've been missing. That's why you need therapy.
Yeah. How can I forget you? What? You guys, this was also expensive.
Not Chantal over there complaining about how expensive the groceries are. She's going to complain about what, a $7 or $8 jar of peanut butter. This is the same woman that will spend $40, $50, $60, $70 on takeout for one meal. So the takeout price, not a problem, won't bat an eye, but an $8 jar of peanut butter is a problem.
But I had to get them.
And we got 2 jars, not 1 jar, but 2. 2 jars of pickles.
I got a couple jars of dill pickles.
And she can't even wait to have a pickle after the haul is over. She's got to have one right now. I'm telling you, like, she had the munchies. This was a haul dictated by the bee monster in her head. She's going to have a bee moment later in private. And she's showing us what she's going to be eating.
Because let me tell you something.
And because she's got a variety of different items, she's going to go from item to item to item. You know, first the pickles, then the cheese, then this, then that. It's going to be a little bit of everything. This is like a bee moment haul right here. Like, she's setting it up.
Oh, yeah. I haven't had an actual dill pickle.
Look at that. Did you see that? Like that brain explosion moment. Boom! This is one of my favorite foods. I hear the angels sing. I hear them. It doesn't necessarily have to be sugar that causes that. It's just ritual. It is something familiar, something that's a comfort food can cause that reaction.
Normally the pickle, and they're delicious. But they don't have dill. You see? Dill is an ingredient here. The pickles I usually get they use tarragon instead of dill. So that's it for me.
Look how happy she is. You guys see it on her face? She's so happy. She got her snack foods. She is happy. She's in her happy place. She's so excited. I got my pickles. I got my cheese. I got my juice. I can have a proper bee moment later on when the camera's turned off. She's thrilled.
These are product of Sri Lanka. Yeah, they're not pay a bit extra, but like honestly, the first thing I did when I went to Canada, I got a huge jar of like Vlasic pickles.
Did you notice that too? So she's sitting there, she's showing off food. She just ate something, and that segued into nostalgic memories about food. Do you see how food obsessed this woman is? Like, she gets the biggest smiles when talking about food. Nothing else in life makes her smile the way that food does. And that is part of the problem.
And I would just like every day just take a little dish, pour a bit of the juice, and like have 3 or 4 just to juice. I love the pickle and the juice. I love it. So.
Oh my God. Wow. Talk about emotionally attached to food, holding the jar like a teddy bear. And this is why when you have a problem with food, you got to take all the emotional anchors off of food that tie you to the food, because food is not an emotional thing. It's not supposed to be an emotional thing. She is so wrapped around food. Food is literally her teddy bear. It's her blankie. It's her everything. Wow.
It's worth it. I know I'm nuts. All right. Let's see if I can open the bag. All right, so I got a thing of whole wheat toast with vitamin D3.
Bread that you don't need.
Whole wheat bread. And I got a bunch of these first.
Soda? Really?
Salah. These are just like black.
Those are not for Salah. Those are for you. He's not even there.
Currant flavored Kinza soda. You know, it's the soda.
Where's the other soda, Chantal? You ain't fooling nobody. Where's the other soda? You have what you show us, and then when you have backup groceries and backup items, where are those and what are those? Where's the other soda we know you're going to be drinking? Where's the Pepsis? Where's the Coca-Colas? Where's the huge bag of candy bars? We know you bought them. Every time you go grocery shopping, you stock up on candy bars. You will buy packs and packs and packs of candy bars and cookies and chocolate chip cookies and chips. Where's all that stuff? Where's that bag? I bet you got a bag. You may not show it off to the camera, but you got that bag, girl. You know you did.
Soda from Saudi Arabia. But it's actually really good soda, but it's not diet, so I will not be drinking those.
And they shouldn't be in the house. If there's soda in the house that is not for you, it shouldn't be in the house, period. Even if you have a partner, and let's just say you have a problem with food and they don't, but they know you got a problem with food, I would think as your partner, Salah be like, I know you got a problem, you got trigger foods and trigger drinks. Out of respect and love, I'm not even going to bring that stuff in the house. Or if it gets brought in the house, I'm hiding it from you. You know where it is. You know what it looks like. So it's in the danger zone. You'll consume it just because it's there.
This has 0 added sugar. It's actually small.
Look at her complaining. Look, did you? Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. So we're at 8:18. Let's go back. Let's go back just a little bit more. Just a few seconds. Watch the reaction on her face when she brings out the candy bar. The disappointment in her face, looking at it like she's complaining that it's a small candy bar. Watch.
This has 0 added sugar. It's actually small.
It's like a little kid that was expecting a huge candy bar and they got a little one. It's small. Wah. It's small. You don't need a big candy bar. You shouldn't be eating them at all. What are you talking about?
70% cocoa chocolate.
You shouldn't be having that. That's a trigger food. That is a slippery slope food. You start off eating a candy bar that has no sugar, and after you eat that, the bee monster says that this is crap. Give us the real thing. So you'll turn right around, go to the grocery store, or have Salah go down to the little convenience store down the block and load up on the real thing. Tell me I'm lying, Chantal. You know I'm not. You know I'm not. You'll eat that, and then you'll want more.
So this is like no sugar added. It's just like pure chocolate. So just like to have a square when I'm really craving.
Oh, the lies we tell ourselves. The absolute lies. I'll just have one square. Anybody in my comments section, anybody on my channel, if you're listening to Chantal right now, press X to doubt. If I could press X to doubt, I'd be filling up the screen with X's. I'm just going to have one teeny tiny little square, and that's all I need. One teeny tiny little square out of one teeny tiny little candy bar. Okay. No. That candy bar is going to be gone tonight, within the next hour.
Chocolate. I was craving chocolate bars. Like,
oh my God, there it is. There's that doggone word again. I'm sensing a theme here, y'all. The word craving has popped up twice in this video. It sure has. I was craving pickles. I was craving a chocolate bar. The bee monster is awake. It's telling her what to eat. It's telling her what to buy. This is bad. When you're not buying food out of reason and sense and sensibility, when your impulses and your urges and your addiction dictates what you're eating. This is bad. The bee monster is waking up. I knew it would wake up. It's awake. It's getting out of bed. It's getting a cup of coffee, and it's running the show again.
So I got that. And got some blueberries.
Fruit. We don't need the fruit.
And some raspberries. And these were so expensive.
I don't want to hear it. You know what, Chantal? Seriously. All you're complaining about, this is so expensive. That's so expensive. Oh my God, healthy food is expensive. A package of fruit is no more expensive than your takeout. You're actually going to complain about spending $8 on a bunch of berries or a few dollars on some bananas. At the same time, you'll sit there and you'll order takeout 3 or 4 times a day. You will spend over $100 in takeout a day. And that's no problem. But complain about the healthy food? The only reason why you're complaining about the healthy food is you just don't like it as much. You are addicted to fast food. And when you're addicted to something, when you're obsessed with something, money is not an object. It's not a thing. It's the stuff that you don't like that you will complain the most about spending the money on. And yet the stuff that you are complaining about will do you the most good. Not the garbage you stuff down your throat.
So that's why I got the Ziploc bag, so I can freeze them.
Why?
I'm going to take like a little sandwich bag and mix a few of each like in the bag and freeze them and have that as like a snack. Because I love berries. But
I think the reason why she would take the berries and put them in a bag to freeze them, that kind of points in the direction that she's not going to eat them right away. So to keep them from rotting, she's going to put them in the freezer. Like, that's normal. Like, if you have a problem with food and you've got a whole bunch of temptation foods in the house, the ones that you are attracted to the most, those are the ones that you eat the most and you'll eat the quickest. And anything else that's less desirable gets shoved to the back of the line. So fruit is not number 1 or 2 on her list of favorites. No, that's for the cheese. That's for the pickles. She'll eat that stuff first. The berries, that's an emergency food. That's there's nothing else in the house that I can scarf down my throat. That's like a, just in case food. That's what it is.
I'm not. I gotta wash them first.
Wash your hands first before you wash the berries.
I figure there's something I really like. They're good for me. Berries are like not that high in sugar. So
yeah, but you just sat there and bought bananas, peanut butter, chocolate bar.
All right.
Oh, there we go. There it is. Let's bring out the sugar water. It was bound to come out.
All right, I got 2 no sugar added apple juices, and these are for Salah because he loves juice.
You shouldn't be bringing. I don't care if it has no sugar in it. You shouldn't be drinking it. It's still stuff that you don't need.
Juice with his breakfast. Yeah. So I got him 2 of those.
No, you got yourself 2 of those. You're the only one who drinks that juice. I have not seen Salah drink juice. It's all you.
I find like I've never tried the no sugar added Almarai apple juice. We used to just buy the regular.
I'm telling you, if I don't know this brand, and part of the writing is in Arabic, so I don't know if it has no sugar in it, but trust and believe. If Chantal tries it and it's not sweet enough to her taste, she'll bring out that sugar container and add sugar to it.
And it was really sweet. It's delicious, but sweet. So the no sugar added, I'm not sure, but probably still tons of sugar.
Yeah, and do you need that? You really don't.
So another staple is yogurt. Just plain fresh yogurt, 1 kg.
I already know what's going to happen with that yogurt. She's going to put the fruit in the yogurt to make it sweet. Watch.
You know me, I eat this with like everything, and we were out. So with pretty much every meal, I just love the sour taste of it now. I love it. So usually we get the individual ones, but they were not on sale at this grocery store. They were like double the price what we normally pay. And this was only 450 fills for 1 kg.
No. I don't think it was because she couldn't find them. She got the big container because the little containers just don't last long. The little containers are convenient, true, but Chantal wants to make sure she's got enough yogurt. And if you give her the little cups of yogurt, those are not going to last. She'll eat them all in one sitting.
So that's a good deal. So fresh yogurt, yes. Like seriously, I just like rice, chicken, anything. I just eat between like eating my meal, and it's digestion also apparently. So, all right, last bag. Well, it smells good. This smells very banana-y. Oh yeah, this is how I like the bananas. Like,
you don't like bananas at all. We just saw the clip of you, like you were disgusted with the taste of bananas. So did you buy those for Salah or somebody in his family? Are you buying groceries for other people, Chantal? Because you don't like bananas.
really, a little bit green because they're not as sweet. So bananas, I know you're thinking those are loaded with sugar.
They are.
I honestly don't care.
Of course you don't care. You're going to care when you lose your foot. If that happens, you might care then. You may not. I don't know. Your way of thinking is different than everybody else's. But like that's your attitude. You're slipping back into that I don't care phase. You act like you care, and then now you're slipping back into the I really don't care. The mask is starting to slip off. You had the healthy mask on, but it's slowly coming off. You said in this video you're giving into your cravings. You're letting the bee monster tell you what to buy at the grocery store. And now here we are at, I know I shouldn't have this, but I don't care. Within a week, you're going to be doing regular mukbangs. Watch.
I'm on my medication. No, like I don't know. I've been loving bananas lately. I don't
No, you don't. You hate bananas.
I don't know why, but
I can tell you why. The sugar. You're a carb addict. You want the sugar. You want the sweetest fruit that you can get your hands on. Really, really sweet. You're going for all the really sweet fruit.
like they're so good. They're just so good. I don't know. And so, like I said, with peanut butter, I like to eat them with.
Why do both at the same time? It's one or the other. Why do both? Too much.
Peanut butter. But yeah, I got 2 kgs of bananas. So they smell good. They smell like banana. Like banana runts or something. So anyways, that's my little grocery haul. That's it. That's all we really need.
That was all of that was totally a snack haul. Y'all saw it. If that was a grocery haul, where was the proteins? Where were the vegetables? Where's the other household staples, like say toilet paper or napkins or anything like that? That was missing. It was just a snack haul. The bee monster woke up and said, it's time to go shopping.
So we still have a lot of drinks in the fridge and a lot of water, which I drink. So, yeah, I'm going to just put this away now. Just thought I would show you.
No, you're not. She's not going to put it away. I can tell y'all exactly what's going to happen. What did happen after this video. Almost guaranteed I can tell you. Because I've been there, Chantal. I'm not there anymore, but I've been there. You just got all those snacks. You know what I know is going to happen, ma'am? You got all those snacks. You're going to go from one to the other to the other. You're going to eat a little bit of everything. You're going to have a bee moment like nobody's business. And you're not going to stop until you're absolutely full. You might be doing it for one of your feedy people. It might be a request. Or you might film it for somebody. All of this stuff might be for somebody's request. But you're going to have a bee moment whether there's a camera in front of you or not. You got all of your favorite foods to surround yourself with. You're going to have a bee moment.
You know, I like showing you guys like everything I buy. But yeah.
No, you're not showing us. You're showing the feedy people. There's a message here. I have a problem with food. I give into cravings. I just bought a whole bunch of junk food. Feedy people, reach out to me on Instagram and pay me some money on PayPal, and I will go wild for you. I don't care about my health. I don't care if I end up in the hospital. Just reach out to me, and this little fetish material that you want, I will provide.
I love watching grocery hauls. I can watch them for hours. Just interesting to see what people buy for their families and for themselves.
Yeah, but yours isn't interesting. This shouldn't have been made into a video. It really shouldn't have.
You know.
But here's what happened. She wanted a little B moment. She wanted to spend money on different items. And she figured, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and spend X amount of dollars on this stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase these items in a video and try to comp some of that money right back into my pocket so that I can have a B moment essentially for free.
So anyway, back to binge watching the show after I put these away. So guys,
yeah, and that's another thing. She's going to go back to watching her show. She got all of her snack foods. You know what happens when you have a problem with food and you're sitting out watching TV? You're doing mindless eating. I'm telling you, all this stuff's going to be gone tonight.
Yeah, so I'm probably just not, like, I'm not going to cook for a little while. I'm just going to be ordering. I can show you what kind of stuff I eat.
You're not doing the takeout for accountability. You're doing it because you just don't want to cook, because you're too stuck on the takeout thing.
And
Stop trying to frame it like I'm doing it for you guys. I'm doing it to hold myself accountable. You're not. We know you're not. You know you're not. And you're never going to get better as long as you continue to lie to yourself and other people.
Stuff like that, but nothing fancy, you know, kind of the same things. Yeah, and I got a loaf of bread, probably going to have like a toasted cheese with a side of berries or something like that. Hungry, like.
Are you going to put cheese on a plate and microwave it like you did back in the old days? Because that's what you did. Anybody remember that? Anybody around for that? Back at the villa, she put some cheese on a plate and microwave it and eat it like that.
Outside of what we order. Or some pickles for a snack.
That jar of pickles gone by tonight. I promise you, it's all gone.
Something like that. Very simple. Anyways.
Why do I have a feeling that now she's got all of her favorite foods? Shortly after this video, she's going to say, I'm sick, guys, and go to the clinic and complain about her health problems. I got a feeling that's incoming. Like she's setting herself up for that. I'm going to load up on sodium. I'm going to load up on all these snack foods. I'm going to go wild. I'm going to drive my body insane. And then I'm going to go to the clinic and get some pills or something to try and fix it.
I hope you enjoyed this little video. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see what the next video is, Chantal. We'll see. So I guess she's giving the prices of the food. So she spent like, she got 3 bags, and she gave like 3 different currencies. But it looks like she spent over $100 in food. What? Oh my goodness. So let's go on to some of the comments. Linda says, bananas are extremely high in sugar. Peanut butter is high in calories. 2 poor choices for a diabetic. Yep. Light Pink Mommy says, bananas are very high in potassium. Potassium is very bad if you're having kidney issues. Dill pickles are not great for diabetes either. Linda says, berries are high in fructose, which converts to glucose, so it spikes your insulin. So like people are letting her know her choices are not healthy. She knows it, guys. She knows it. And that's exactly why she chose that stuff. She's trying to gaslight people, and she's trying to, like, I don't know, get everybody in an uproar. But the reaction channels, we're far beyond the outrage. We're far beyond it. Far beyond. We're like, this is what you want to do. Nobody can stop you. What can we do? Anyway, that's it for this react. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Bye.